get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the sink. He can make a call if he tweet. I can make a ball when I speak. Brother used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the money in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around me. Little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing a rental. Ain't it coincidental? He ain't really talking money. Who he talking to? Homie, hop it, need a they awesome. I can charge a band to get a glimpse of what I'm about to do. They be talking to every about what they ought to do. Yeah, I ain't tripping off of nothing. My name is topic discussion. If I give them attention, they all would probably start blushing. So power and hunt is the only thing that I'm crushing on. Bonafide, stood on everything that I stepped on. I can get it gone in a blink. We can make a from the sink. He can make a call if you tweet.
We're back. Cotter's on a 4-game win streak. 2 interesting wins last night in which they didn't play all that well, but we're back. Now they head to Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. The 3-6 Buccaneers. Up to a 90 overall team. My goodness. I think I made them too good. I wanted to make them like an 85 to start, but I just overpowered them. It's going to be tough to beat this Cotter team. We should be good to go. From Tampa.
Used to hide 100. The hashback partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty trying to come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a
Here we go.
if you ask that, where the cash at?
Big Cotters on the road in Tampa to take on the 3-6 Bucs as they look for their 5th straight win. And it appears that the Bucs have a new quarterback from the auto-generated draft class. So that should be interesting. Baker Mayfield, welcome to Walmart. And here we go. Cotters will kick again. I almost want to put our first preference on receive so that we don't automatically win it. Get to defer every game. I'm going to do that after this game. I feel like it's kind of bullshit that we kick every game because the CPU always elects to receive because Madden's retarded. Here comes Gabriel. Roger Gabriel is the Buccaneers quarterback, first-round pick. And he's having a pretty good year, but he's going to be in hell against this Cotter defense. Can tell you that for certain. One of the best defenses in the history of football. First play from scrimmage. Gabriel is going to throw, and it is complete. First down Bucs. 13-yard gain for Gerald Everett. Handoff, and that one's going to go for a solid gain. Troy Williams with the tackle. Gain is 6. Gabriel to throw. That is complete. And it's Mike Evans, and the Buccaneers are moving the ball. Shouldn't have hyped up the Cotter defense, I guess. Handoff. And, boy, it looked like he tore both ACLs on whatever that tackle was, but White's got 8. Or 6. I'm dumb. Quick throw, Gabriel, and the Buccaneers are kind of slicing and dicing this defense. You don't see this very often. This is pretty incredible what's happening here. This rookie quarterback is dominating. 9-yard reception by Chris Godwin. Buccaneers are approaching the red zone. Play action. Gabriel has time. He steps up and he has the first down. This guy is kind of a beast. Cotters are getting challenged here on the first drive. 1st and 10, throwing complete. Big tackle by Tyson to stop his forward momentum. It's Rashad White on the reception. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Gabriel throwing to Mike Evans inside the 10. And it is going to be 1st and goal. The Buccaneers moving the ball down the field with ease. Can the Cotter defense bend but not break again? Pressure is on the way, and that's intercepted! Picked off! And yet again, the Cotter defense comes up with a big play. Owen Van Ness. I thought Gabriel was throwing that away, and he threw it right to Van Ness. And a dominant Buccaneer drive ends with 0. This defense just finds ways to pull it off. Never seen a unit like it. Here comes Brady Lang to lead the offense. Coming off a rough one in Arizona in which he threw 2 picks. But he gets another start. Tim Wallace waiting for another opportunity. Lang's leash is getting shorter and shorter, though, after last week's game. And he'll complete to Mike Farmer for a first. Is because we're using Chiefs playbook, so Travis Kelce is the first read on like half their passing plays. And Mike Farmer just dropped that one. Pretty poor throw regardless. He is going to go down. That's a big hit. And that'll go for no gain. Third and 10. Lang throws. Complete. Mike Farmer, first down. Great play design there. Farmer had nobody in front of him. And the Cotters move the chains. Yeah, I might change the playbook. We'll see how this game goes. I kind of want to just try something different. Lang all kinds of time. Deep down the field. It's complete. And that's Troy Williams. That might be the longest throw of Lang's career. 34 yards to Troy Williams. He was wide open. And, man, if he kept him in bounds with that throw, he probably has a touchdown if he throws that for the end zone instead of the sideline. But nonetheless, a huge play, and the Cotters are in the red zone. What a turn of events since the Bucs were driving. Lang will dump it off. Holvey's got about 7. It'll give him 8 to the 12. Keefe in the game at tight end. They'll pitch it to Holvey, and that's actually Jordan Elliott, and he's going to have the first down inside the 10-yard line. First time a pitch has worked for the Cotter offense pretty much all season. And we're down to 3 viewers on the stream. What are we doing? Holvey, not much. Get about 3. We had 8 viewers at one point. What happened? And Brady Lang takes a sack. He takes a 13-yard sack on 2nd and goal. Give me a break, man. Shaq Barrett gets there. Handel is pretty terrible, but at the same time, let's throw the ball. I saw that one coming from a mile away. You could see that one coming from ages away. 4th and goal from the 32 after they had 1st and goal from the 10, and now it's a 49-yard field goal for Elliott. Thank you, Madden. We're doing it. I know that Tim Wallace had the issues doing the exact same thing, but we just want a new look, man. Last 2 weeks, Lang has kind of sold. We're going back to Tim Wallace and seeing what he has. Cotter's in such firm control of the division as well that they can play around with some things. For now, though, we will have a 49-yard field goal attempt from Jordan Elliott. And that kick is up, and it is good. And the Cotters are on the board first, 3-0. Disappointed to not get 7, but man, great turn of events there on the Van Ness pick, leading to points. As UConn -4 is pretty much salted away, folks. We are so here. Gabriel, dump off, and that'll go for 6. They'll hand it off, and that's a first down. Rashad White, 6 yards per carry on his first 3 carries. The normally dominant Cotter run D, not quite as dominant as they've been. That is a tight window throw and complete. This rookie quarterback, other than the pick, has looked pretty impressive. That is quite the throw. Gerald Everett, first down and past midfield. I want to see a replay of this throw, dude. This is crazy. First and 10 from the 47. Cotter defense all season long. Bends but does not break. Can they do it again here as the Bucks start to drive? There's a completion of Mike Evans, but right out there on the tackle. Gabriel, play action, has time, and is now going to take off, and he is going to get tracked down by Theo Coley for the sack. Coley, maybe the most underrated piece on this Cotter D, is having a hell of a year, and it brings up a 3rd down as that takes us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 Cotters after 1. The Buccaneers have had a couple promising drives here, but the Cotters can force a punt if they can get off the field here on 3rd and 7. Gabriel looking to throw, and he's got the first down in front of Joel Salen. Gerald Everett's 3rd catch. He's had some big ones here so far. Cotter's got to figure out how to cover him. First and 10. Quick throw. That is complete. Oh, my goodness. Rourke was thinking another pick six, but he just whiffed on it. Took a risk, and it didn't pay off, and the Buccaneers are driving for the second time. Boy, did Rourke want another one. His previous gambles have worked beautifully. That one did not. First down, Bucks from the 25. Gabriel going to throw again, and there's another completion. Rydell brings him down, but Gabriel has 12 of 13 for 111 yards here early. His only incompletion is that pretty brutal pick inside the 10 on the first drive. Can the Cotters do it again here in the red zone? They can. Brady Lang a sack. Oh, boy, he is making a Defensive Player of the Year case here recently. Climbing the sack leaderboards, Lang another big play. And the Bucks backed up. It's 3rd and 12. Still in field goal range, though. Oh, boy, would it be great if the Cotter defense could force yet another turnover. Gabriel rolls to his left, throws across his body, complete, but he's not going to get near the sticks. As that's Joel Salen bringing him down for the tackle. It'll be 4th and 3, and you have to imagine that Todd Bowles will be content taking the tie here. And he will. 35 yards will be the distance on this kick. And he got it. We're tied here in Tampa. Buccaneers have had 2 very promising drives. And 3 combined points. It's what the Cotter defense does, man. They lull you to sleep. They act like that you're having some success against them, and right when you think you're going to punch it in, they say, go fuck yourself. As that was about the deepest kickoff I've seen all year. And Elliott takes a knee, and we will see the return of Tim Wallace under center here. Cotter offense has not looked its best the last couple of weeks, and they're going to see if their 96 overall X-Factor quarterback can regain his form, as he'll hand to Sam Holvey for a nice first down run of 5. Brady Lang did a nice job overall, but he's just very limited. And Wallace gives you the potential of being one of the best quarterbacks in the league when he's on. Now that was not a very smart decision. Incomplete, 3rd and 5. Wallace throwing nowhere close. And the first Tim Wallace drive back is not a pretty one. And Brady Lang starting to play catch on the sideline immediately. Elliott punts to the 25, and that's where the Bucks will take over, as they've moved the ball about as well as any team has on this Cotter D all season, behind their rookie quarterback, Roger Gabriel. We do not have a 3rd-string quarterback. We have 2 quarterbacks rostered. Our 3rd stringer is the kicker, Jordan Elliott. And this Bucks offense kind of dominating the Cotter defense other than on the scoreboard, as Rashad White with a 17-yard run on first down. And for the first time seemingly all season, this Cotter defense is going to need to make some adjustments in the second half. There's a completion, and he drags Rydell as sure a tackler as you'll find in the entire league, and he got dragged about 4 extra yards. 2nd and inches, they set up a screen, and it's well blocked. And this Buccaneer offense stunning the Cotter D so far. Gabriel has time, throws towards the sideline, and Rydell was all over that one. There'll be no gain. 16 of 17 for the rookie QB. This Cotter defense bends but doesn't break, but this is an awful lot of bending by them so far. Quick throw sideline. Cotter's rally to the ball, but he still fights forward. Gerald Everett having himself a day. 6-yard gain brings up a 3rd and 4. Quick throw, Gabriel, and it's a first down to Chris Godwin. And they are approaching the red zone for the third time in 3 drives. 18 of 19 for Gabriel. But no touchdowns yet. He'll step up, and he'll complete again. That one is Mike Evans. 8-yard gain to the 15. Looking to throw again. Pressure on its way. He rolls out, throws, and it's complete for a first down. Roger Gabriel to Rashad White. It's 1st and goal. Can the Cotters force another 3? Or will the Bucks finally score? A juke! And the Cotters somehow stonewall him at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff. White bounces off one tackler, but then he goes down at the 5. It's a tackle for loss for Andrew Tyson. And it's 3rd and goal. And the Cotters threatening to yet again force a field goal in the red zone. Can the Bucks finally punch in a touchdown? 3rd and goal. Gabriel has time. Under pressure now. He is going to be sacked by Austin Cotter. And it'll be another field goal for the Buccaneers. Unbelievable that teams just cannot touch the end zone against this Cotter team unless the Big Cotter quarterback throws it to him. Cotter QBs are opposing offense's best offense so far this year. 29-yard field goal will give the Bucks the lead, but they've been in the red zone 3 times, and they have 6 points to show for it. And the Cotter offense can tie or take the lead before the half is over, and they will give Tim Wallace a chance to run the 2-minute drill here. Cotter defense having by far their worst performance of the year, and there's still a 6 on the scoreboard as we head near halftime. Unbelievable stuff by this unit. Throwing complete by Wallace, his first completion in about 5 weeks to his tight end Mike Farmer. They'll go no huddle. Big drop, Wallace throwing, sideline complete, and it's Tawari to midfield. Cotter's looking to, at the very least, even the score, but they got time to take the lead if they want to, and they'll get the double dip out of halftime as well if they choose to. 1st and 10, Wallace throwing complete, flag down. Wonder if this is coming back. And it is. Holding on Nate Reed, the right guard. And that'll back him up 10. 1st and 20 from the 41. Quick throw, Wallace dangerous, but Troy Williams makes a man miss, gain of 14. That was a pick-sixable throw by Wallace. Wouldn't recommend throwing that again. 2nd and 6. Farmer in the flat, that's a first down. And here comes the Cotter offense now as Caleb will burn his first time out with 47 seconds to go in the first half. Wallace in the zone now. Clean pocket, throwing, and Williams dropped it. Solid coverage there, but that's one your wide receiver 1 should haul in. And it's 2nd and 10. Quick throw, complete to Terry, who runs backwards and only gains 1. Was trying to make people miss, but man, just go forward. That's all you got to do there, and you get about 5 or 6 and make this a more manageable 3rd down. 3rd and 9. Can Wallace make a throw? He's got the time, and he takes a sack. Shaq Barrett, 2nd of the game. And that forces the Cotters out of Elliott's field goal range. What in the world happens in the Big Cotter quarterback meetings? And there's no reason that you should be punting this ball. Thank God it was out of bounds. That'll take us to half. Not a good half by the Cotters. One of their worst halves of the season, all things considered, to be honest with you. Their defense gave up a ton of yardage. Lang and Wallace both took shit sacks. And they trail this game 6-3, but they're lucky that's all it is, as the Bucks nearly put up 200 yards on them. But we'll return, and the Cotters will have the ball at a half. What in the fuck goes on in Big Cotter quarterback meetings during the week to not coach these guys to throw the fucking football? As the Cleveland Browns lead the Cotters division foe, Philly. And the Poverty Jets, what do you know? They're losing at home to Buffalo. And the Commanders beat the Jags. And the Jags are dog shit. Rashad White was kind of carving up this D. Cotter's got to make some adjustments on the defensive side of the ball. It's not something we've said at halftime much this season. And here we go into the second half. Cotters will start with the football, and Elliott tried to hurdle a guy and took a big hit. He'll get to the 27, and that's where Wallace and Co. will start. And a 2-yard gain, and Shaq Barrett is hurt, and that is significant as he has dominated Michael Handel in this game. And he's headed to the locker room. Six-yard gain for Holvey. I just came across a Twitter thread in which Greg was arguing with an Indiana fan, in which the Indiana fan was saying that Indiana is a blue blood, and I want to kill myself. The retardation level is off the charts in that conversation. 1st and 10 for the Cotters. Wallace throwing complete, and it is Farmer, and he makes a juke. Or is that? Yes, that is Farmer. What a move by the big tight end. My goodness, didn't know he had that juke in him, and the Cotters have it at the 40. Wallace, clean pocket, complete again. And that's Troy Williams for a gain of 7. Wallace looked pretty sharp here. Quick throw, complete. Had two guys running the same slant in front of each other, and he found the second level guy in Kieran Tawari. And he is in the zone. First down, Cotters at the 27. They will roll Wallace out. He'll throw. It's complete. Terry inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal, Cotters. That is a dart of a throw and a heck of a route. 1st and goal, Cotters from the 3. They have a chance to punch it in and take the lead. They'll throw. Complete touchdown, Ben Keefe. Cotters lead. Had him wide open. Cotters have the lead. What a drive to start the second half. And let's see if the defense can respond to a pretty poor overall first half. As Elliott kicks off, and it'll be a touchback. Bucks will start at the 25. Handoff to White, and the Cotters are there. Gain of 4. Rydell and Tyson combined for the tackle. And that's a big-time tackle by Owen Van Ness there for a loss of 1. And it brings up a 3rd and 7. Cotters looking for their first 3 and out of the day on the defensive side. Gabriel in trouble, and he's sacked. And it's Coley's 2nd of the game. And the Buccaneers will punt for the first time. Heck of a start to the half for the Cotters. They march down and punch it in for a touchdown and force a 3 and out. And Elliott going nowhere. Cotters will start at the 30. Wallace throws, complete, first down. Sam Holvey, and Wallace is back. He is back. 11 for 14, 121, and a touchdown. Handoff Holvey, and he trucks his way forward for a gain of 4. Over the middle, complete. Farmer, another catch. And Tim Wallace is absolutely cooking right now. Farmer's got 6 catches for 78 yards. Wallace, screen, well blocked, first down, and they're going to mark him an inch short. Terrible spot, definitely got to the marker. But a 10-yard gain regardless, 2nd and inches. They hand it to him. He bounces off a tackler. That's actually Jordan Elliott in the game with a nice run for a first down. Touchdown here, and this game completely flips on its head. Elliott again, and he's got 3, and now you got to wonder, did Sam Colvey get banged up again? No, he didn't. He's back in the backfield. Great news for the Cotters. Wallace throwing, caught. Troy Williams into the red zone. And this Cotter offense is cooking now. Took him a half to get warmed up, bouncing around a couple different quarterbacks, but Wallace might be putting together his best game of the year as Holvey cuts it back inside, and he drags a couple tacklers with him. Gain of 6. And the chat is absolutely dead right now. Hopefully we still have people watching. Handoff, and that is a touchdown, but this might come back. And it will on a late hold. Unbelievable. Ben Keefe, downfield, called for the hold, and the touchdown wiped away. Brutal penalty. 2nd and 14, Wallace throwing. That one is complete, and Tawari's got a first down inside the 5. Holding penalty does not matter as they get it right back on the next play and are in business 1st and goal. Tim Wallace is seeing the field really well right now. Keefe in the game at fullback on 1st and goal. And they'll give it to him, and he is in. Touchdown, Big Cotters. And it's Keefe's second of the game. 1 receiving and 1 rushing. And it is now a 2-score Big Cotter lead just like that. Unbelievable. What a second half for the Cotters. Or I guess I should say what a third quarter for the Cotters. They've been utterly dominant. 17-6 after the extra point. 10-play drive. Bringing it out of the end zone, and that was not smart. Kieran Tawari on kick coverage. First and 10 from the 22. Gabriel nearly intercepted. Andrew Tyson broke it up. And he had touchdown on his mind if he caught that one. But he'll settle for the pass breakup. 2nd and 10. It has been all Cotters in this quarter. Gabriel throwing sideline, caught. And a first down. Believe that's Gerald Everett again. It is his 7th catch. As the third quarter winding down, Buccaneers have to have a score on this drive. No motion, Rashad White out. Gabriel complete. Rydell gets there pretty quickly. Chris Godwin has a gain of 7. And this will probably be the final play of the third quarter unless it's an incomplete pass. And it won't be because it's a handoff to White. I don't think he got to the line. He didn't. Bounced off his own offensive lineman, and then Cotter got there. And when we return to start the fourth, it'll be 3rd and inches for the Bucks. What a dominant third quarter by the Big Cotters. Third and inches. They are going to throw. Gabriel picked off. It's intercepted. Alex Amari. And it is all Cotters in Tampa. Insane decision to throw the ball there. Just insane. Cotter run D's been suspect in this game. And Gabriel's second pick to Amari, and the Cotters can try to put this one away here on this drive as Holvey will pick up 2. Everybody on this Cotter defense makes plays, man. Best secondary in football. That is intercepted. And Tim Wallace gives it right back. Last thing you could do. First and 10 for the Bucks. Gabriel scrambling, throwing, complete, first down. Pretty great play. Bucks have new life after the Wallace pick. Mike Evans with the reception there. And he's going nowhere. That's a TFL for Andrew Tyson, and Brady Lang is injured. Oh, boy. This would be a brutal loss as he is headed to the locker room holding his wrist. I thought he was holding his shoulder on the field. But alrighty then. Brady Lang is off the football field, and we'll check on his status. Quick throw, Gabriel. That one complete, and he bounces off two tacklers. Gerald Everett is dominating the Cotters in this game. They have no answer for him. 3rd and 3 for the Bucks. Gabriel, sideline, Everett. This one might come back, though. Flag is down unless it's roughing. It's holding, and the Bucks are going to be backed up and out of field goal range. Tristan Wirfs held. And now it's 3rd and 13 out of field goal range. Gabriel's got to come up with something. He completes it. He's going to be short of the first down. Chris Godwin working on Tosk. 4th and 4, and you got to wonder if they're in Rodrigo Blankenship's field goal range from 56. Todd Bowles thinks they are. Huge kick from the left hash for Blankenship. It is up. It is no good. And it remains a 2-score game. Big Cotters get the stop. It was wide left. And now they can put it away on offense with 6:59 to play. Two yards for Holvey. There's no way to make the QB wait. I mean, that's just the play call. And the route combo calls for a quick throw on those plays. There's nothing I can do about it. Handoff, Holvey, and he's got a hole, and he just fumbled the ball. And the Bucks take over. Back-to-back Cotter turnovers as they're trying to put the game away. Unbelievable. Bucks have life again and another chance to try to get back into it. God damn. If the Cotters took care of the ball, they would be the greatest football team in the history of the NFL. Problem is they turn it over like crazy. And they're still about to be 9-2 if they can hold off the Bucks here today. Gabriel to Evans, gain of 8. Gabriel's thrown 2 pretty shitty picks, and other than that, he's been lights out. They'll hand it to Rashad White, gets tripped up by Coley, and it brings up a 3rd down. Gabriel, complete, 1st down. This Bucks offense has moved the ball all game. Maybe just one of those where the big Cotters are gassed. And they've still held them to 6 points, despite all of it. Gabriel throwing, nearly intercepted. That was to nobody. That's a miscommunication. And Andrew Tyson, I believe, was the one to knock it down. 2nd and 10, under 5 minutes to play. Gabriel throwing, that one complete. And it's an 8-yard gain to the 44, and this is a huge 3rd down. Got to imagine it's 4-down territory from here. Handoff to White, he's got the 1st down, but this clock's going to continue to run. Andrew Tyson's been all over the field today. Steps up, checks it down. This clock is running. Bucks need points, but they also need to do it pretty quickly. Gabriel lofts one. That is picked off. Alex Amari, second of the game. And this Cotter defense is just insane. I don't know what the fuck that throw was by Gabriel, and also Gerald Everett gave up on the play. What an interception by Amari, his second. And now the Cotters can put it away. Just don't turn it over. That's all you need to do. Holvey, nothing. Wallace throwing, and that's complete. Troy Williams. First down, Cotters, under 3 minutes to go. And Holvey loses 3 on that one, but the clock runs, and that's all that matters here, as that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Cotters in control, 17-6. In another game where they haven't played their best football, but goddamn do they find ways to just win games. Whatever it takes. This team is built to win a championship. High snap. Holvey with some space. He's got 5. Todd Bowles will call his first timeout, as this is a must-stop for the Bucks, or this game is over. We'll see if Caleb wants to throw here, if he's content making them burn their second timeout. He is going to throw. He wants to put it away. And Wallace took a big hit, incomplete, and that stops the clock. So the risk does not pay off for Caleb, and Jordan will punt it away. But he has that much trust in his defense that there's no chance in hell they're giving up a score right here. Fair catch at the 24, and that's where Roger Gabriel will try to get some points for the Bucks. With 1:47 to go, 2 timeouts. Gabriel steps up, and he is going to take off, and he has a first down, and they're going to mark him short. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock, but it is 2nd and inches. Quick throw, complete to Godwin. Sailing in coverage. They got to start going quick now. No huddle. They'll save the timeouts. Gabriel, complete, but he threw it behind him and Tosk all over it. Clock continues to tick. 1:05 to go. Gabriel's got to start looking downfield. He won't. He's going to check it down to White, and they're forced to call a timeout. What a dumbass. It's 3rd and 8. You got to take a shot. And he throws another pick to Amari. The 3rd of the game for the Big Cotter safety. Have yourself a day. And I smell NFC Defensive Player of the Week in Alex Amari's future as the Cotters are in victory formation. Bucks out of timeouts, and the Cotters will win. Alex Amari, 3 interceptions. The Cotter defense, despite giving up the most yards they've given up all year, hold the Bucks to 6 points and pick off the rookie QB 4 times. And that'll do it here from Tampa. The Cotters are 9-2. They win it 17-6. Nearly 300 yards for the Bucks, but it didn't matter. The Cotters win. 17-6 the final. Tim Wallace makes his return to the field and has himself a very solid day. 17 of 22, 188 yards. A touchdown. Did throw a pretty poor interception. Holvey, 14 carries, 50 yards. Ben Keefe, a touchdown rushing and a touchdown receiving. Mike Farmer, 6 catches for 78 yards. Troy Williams, 5 for 79. Terry, 31 yards. Tawari, 35. And on defense, Andrew Tyson had a nice day. 17 tackles for Tyson. Wow. Rydell with 12. Salen and Rourke with 8. 2 TFLs for Tyson as well. Tosk had one as well. Theo Coley, 2 sacks. Brady Lang with a sack. And Austin Cotter. We'll check on Brady Lang's injury status after this week. And Alex Amari, 3 picks. And Van Ness had one as well. Passes defended. Pass deflections, rather. Tyson did 2. Tyson, what a day. You got 2 candidates for Defensive Player of the Week. Andrew Tyson, 17 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 pass deflections. But the real winner will likely be Amari with 3 picks. And the Cotters are 9-2 and just in full control. Wonder how soon it'll be until we get a playoff picture and can see where they're at in the 1 seed chase and a first round bye in the playoffs. There's also going to be a couple changes made during this week. Lang status, which is going to be very important for this Cotter defense. And he is good to go. He is not injured. He will be good to go next week. Great news for the Cots. And there will also be a change on the depth chart. Tim Wallace is back as the Big Cotter starting quarterback, heading into next week against the Commanders. And the final change that the Cotters will make is they are changing their offensive playbook as they want to get their wide receivers more involved. Nothing against Mike Farmer, but it's time to let those receivers cook. And in order to try to unlock that, we are going with the GOAT, Mike McDaniel, and his Miami playbook. And that also means that we will change to a vertical zone run here. Did I fuck this up now? No, we're base 3-4. And we're off to week 12 on the road in Washington against the Commanders. And sure enough, weekly award and the Defensive Player of the Week, Alex Amari, 3 picks. The Big Cotter safety. Breakout day. Cotters will head on the road to Washington to take on the 5-5 Commanders after we upgrade a couple of players. Jack Youngman and Jordan Elliott. This will be our final game of the night, by the way. 2-game night tonight. 3's just too many. But it's a big one. 3rd straight road game for the Cotters. Cotters' schedule's been insane. They played 3 straight road games to start the year. Then they were home like 4 straight times. Now they're back on the road 3 straight times. Like, Jesus. They do expansion teams dirty, I guess, or relocation teams. On to Washington. I forgot to change the coin toss preference. I wanted to do that. But what do you know? The Cotters will kick off. It's kind of boring to kick every time. Did I go through the main menu for sure? I want to make sure I did. I think I did. I'm just paranoid. Cotters will kick it away. And the Commanders will start at the 25. Wonder if it's still Sam Howell at quarterback. Be interesting to find out. Or did they draft a rookie? It is indeed Howell, and he's having a mid-ass year. Cotter defense is going to fuck him up. Throwing, and that one complete, but no gain. Tackle made, I believe, by Rydell. Handoff, and that one is going to be a TFL. And I believe that is Kieran Tawari, the backup safety, getting some snaps for the first time on the defensive side. 3rd and 12. Howell throws, and that is a first down. Pretty poor job there on 3rd down. Dotson was running free over the middle, and Howell found him. And the Commanders move the chains. They'll hand off. Brian Robinson runs into Austin Cotter's fat ass, and Rydell finishes him off, no gain. Handoff Robinson up the middle, and Alex Amari, the reigning defensive player of the week in the NFC, stops them, gain of 5. 2nd, 3rd down on the drive for the Commanders. Howell throws, intercepted Joel Salin, and he will go for the touchdown. Pick 6, Big Cotters. I believe that's Salin's 4th pick 6 of the year. Greatest defense in football history. Joel Salin making a defensive player of the year case, man. That's got to be his 6th or 7th pick. I believe it's his 4th pick 6. At minimum, it's his 3rd. If this game is a blowout, maybe I'll sim and we can play a 3rd. But if we have to watch this whole game because it's close, this will be the last game. What a start for the Cotters as they're on the board again. I think that's the 3rd time this year they've gotten on the board without the offense touching the field. Howell throws complete. That was a bullet. And the Commanders with 15 yards on 1st down, Jahan Dotson. Another completion to Dotson. Cotter's got to figure out an answer for number 1 in maroon. Had 76 yards last week, and he currently has 40 on 3 catches on the first 2 here. Howell has time, throws into traffic, and it's complete. Tyson nearly at a pick, and instead it gets there to the tight end. The Commanders going up tempo here. 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll hand it off. Nothing. Andrew Tyson. Gain of just 2 for Farrell. That's got to be a rookie because no way that's a real player. Howell, quick throw. And a first down. Tosk had a tough time bringing down Logan Thomas. Commanders with a promising drive here, but we know the Cotters don't break very often. Handoff. Not a whole lot working. It's Tawari again. Gotta wonder if Van Ness is banged up, as Kieran Tawari, the backup free safety, is in the ball game. Howell. That is not going anywhere, Connor Rourke. brings up a third down. That's going to go as a tackle for loss for the Cotter nickel corner. Empty on 3rd and 8. Howell throwing, intercepted. It's picked again. And this time it's Rourke. Unbelievable. This Cotter secondary might break the interception record this year. Tosk would have had that pick if Rourke didn't, but Rourke said fuck you and picked it instead. Nice, Rick. Tosk only has 1 pick this year, which is the least on the secondary. And Rourke said, you're not getting your second, buddy. But hey, we tip the cap. We're an unselfish secondary here. And Connor Rourke's been balling all year. Here comes the Cotter offense, playing in the Mike McDaniel playbook for the first time as Tim Wallace throws and completes it to Troy Williams. See if Troy Williams takes on the Tyreek Hill role in this playbook and just pops off. He's been pretty quiet all season. First down, Big Cotters. Handoff, Holvey. Not much. He'll get 2. Man in motion. A touch pass. Nothing. That'll lose a yard to Kieran Tawari. And it brings up a 3rd and 9. Wallace looking to throw. Has a man. It's Farmer and a first down. Cotters move the sticks. Wallace throwing. Tackle made. Great tackle by the commander corner on Terry, gain the 3. Throwing, Farmer again, and he's got another first down. And new playbook, same Mike Farmer making plays, catching first down passes. First down. Wallace to Terry over the middle, and that is another first down. He's 6 for 6. And this one already starting to get ugly. Keefin at fullback. Handoff Holvey. He jukes, and he's got a solid gain of 4 on first down. Right back to him. He's got a first down. He's down to the 14. First and 10, final play of the first quarter. Wallace throws, caught, down to the 1. Tawari was so close to getting in, and it'll be first and goal from the 1 when we return. As this one already turning into a bloodbath in Washington, D.C. Cotters can make it 14-0. They'll throw, incomplete. What in the world is going on that? We know this is Mike McDaniel playbook because he fucking throws it in the red zone all the time. His only flaw as a play caller, he refuses to run it. But this one works because Troy Williams has a touchdown. And the Cotters lead at 14-0. If the Cotters get a stop here, I might sim this game and play next week. That's how much confidence I have they're not giving up 14 points. Two men in motion here for the Commanders. A little bit of a shift. They throw, and Jahan Dotson is kind of dominating. Another catch for him. Gain of 7. Play action. Howell going deep, and it's knocked away. Joel Salen says no, no. Do not test him in one-on-one coverage. Should have known by now, Washington. Howell to throw again. That is a first down. Duff with the 5-yard catch. I can't say I've heard of that guy. Maybe a rookie. 1st and 10, Howell, complete. And that is a gain of 7. He'll look to throw again, and he's got another completion. And that is De'Ami Brown. First down. Howell, complete. He's taking some dump-offs. Shorter throws in front of the chains. Trying to move the ball methodically. 2nd and 5. Only a matter of time before this Cotter defense jumps on one. Makes a play. There's another first down for Washington. And they're moving the ball here on this drive, but very slowly. Your typical Cotters lulling you to sleep and then jumping in there and making a play. There's a throw, and there's a big completion. And this is a promising drive for Washington. They get it down to the 21 as Jennings picks up 21. Can the Cotter defense find a way to get a stop again? It's a decent start. Austin Cotter with the tackle, gain of 5. Caleb Cotter decked out in the full sweatsuit. And a first down and goal coming up for the Commanders as they have sliced up this defense on this drive. But we know that this Cotter defense does not let you into the end zone very often. They're going to need to earn it here on 1st and goal. Can the Cotter defense bend but not break again? Howell throwing, caught, but Tawari all over it. Kieran Tawari making an impact on defense in this game. He was yelling at me because his safety never plays, but here you go. Handoff. Nothing there, Brady Lang. 3rd and goal from the 4. Cotter defense on the verge of doing it again. Howell. No one open. He is going to fumble the ball. And the Commanders jump on it. It's Austin Cotter with the strip sack. And yet again, the Cotters hold him out of the end zone. They will force a 33-yard field goal. And it'll go to make it 14-3. Unbelievable stuff by this defense. They refuse to give up a touchdown. It's got to be about 4 weeks in a row without giving one up. Maybe longer. Aside from pick sixes, obviously. So they'll start from the 25 with 3:53 to go in the first half. Wallace throwing, sideline, complete. Farmer, gain of 3. And that's another completion. Troy Williams, stiff arm, first down. Wallace is 10 of 11. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Quick throw, Wallace. Caught Farmer. Solid tackle, gain of 4. And another completion to Mike Farmer, staying involved even with the new playbook. Cotters have it in Commander territory. And complete again, a bullet. That appears to be Greg Terry. 18 yards, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Cotter's looking to blow this one open in Washington. Wallace deep. It's a touchdown. Kieran Tawari, 31 yards, and the Cotters are dominating here on the road. What a throw. One of the more explosive plays by the offense all year. And it's all Cotters. They got 21 points, and it is 21-3. And we are going to sim the rest of this ball game unless it gets close again. It is a bloodbath in Washington. We'll go normal speed sim here so we can get an idea of what's happening. Sam Howell's sack. 30 yards to De'Ami Brown. Never see that type of explosive play given up, but then another sack. 3rd and 11. Incomplete, this Cotter defense. Just dominant. Touchback on the punt. "25 yards, Troy Williams. Cotters approaching field goal range. Take their final timeout. And they run it, so they're content taking it to halftime. Cotters will start with the ball in the second half. "75-yard touchdown pass, Tim Wallace to Troy Williams." Oh, baby. We are here. If the offense starts dominating, there's no one that's ever going to beat this team. If the offense is scoring 75-yard touchdowns, no one's beating this team. And another sack. Jesus Christ. They kick a 60-yard field goal. My goodness. Troy Williams having the best day of his season. And here they come. They want to make it 35-3. Defensive penalty. Mike Farmer touchdown, 35-3. Pure domination as Elliott missed the extra point. Whoa. Jesus Christ, this is just a butt fucking. They sack him again. I can't wait to see the sack numbers when we check the stats. I don't know why it doesn't tell you who sacked the quarterback in simulation. It's pretty dumb. 3rd and 7, incomplete. Cotter's punt for, is that the first punt of the day? 70-yard touchback. Jesus, Elliott. End of the third quarter, 34-3 Cotters is crazy. Are we actually going to give up a touchdown here? They are. Cotters gave up and decided, fine, we'll let you in this time. 34-10. Third and 9. Incomplete. 60-yard punt. Attaboy, Jordan. And the Commanders are going to punt from their end zone. Let's get to 40. That'd be the first 40 bomb of the year for the Cots. Holvey starting to get going here to put the game away. Here he goes. Here he goes. Elliott now. Incomplete. 3rd and 5. Wallace ran, and they'll kick a field goal. Boo, Caleb. Come on, man. We wanted a stat pad. We wanted a 40 burger. 37-10 here in Washington. Another sack. Brady Lang sacked him that time. Just realized it does show you who sacked him. I am just retarded. That's your final 37-10 Big Cotters. Pure domination. And let's take a look at some numbers. Tim Wallace, have yourself a day. 22 of 29, 295, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He is officially back. Sam Holvey, 13 carries, 63 yards. Troy Williams, 7 catches, 142 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mike Farmer, 6 catches, 49 yards, and a touchdown. Tawari, 5 for 59 and a touchdown. Terry, 4 for 45. Youngman allowed the only sack of the day. Tackles, Rydell had 13, Tyson had 12. TFLs, 1 for Coley, 1 for Rourke, 1 for Tawari. Sacks, 2 for Coley, 2 for Cotter, sack and a half for Lang, half for Tyson. Picks, 1 for Rourke, 1 for Salin. Pass deflections, 1 for Tosk. Forced fumbles, 1 for Cotter. And Salin had a defensive touchdown. Cotters are 10-2. And Chad is pretty dead tonight, so that might be our last game. I'll see if we have like 5 or so viewers. We can play another one, but we'll see. The Bears are the next opponent. I need to do something real quick. Receive is going to be our first choice on the coin toss, since the CPUs is always receive. Got to spice it up a little bit. It's boring to defer every single game. And that'll do it. 10-2. Cotters have a 3-game lead on the division? It's technically 3 without the Eagles result going final. Could be 4 if they lose. Or it could be 3.5. Getting towards clinch territory. We can view the playoff picture too. I have 2 people saying they're watching. That's not enough for me, but we'll go through a couple things here. We'll check the playoff picture. And the Cotters are the 1 seed in the NFC. The Packers are the 2 seed. The Panthers are the 3. Let's check records on those 2 teams. The Packers are 8-3. So the Cotters have a game-and-a-half lead on the 1 seed right now. The Panthers are 6-5 in the 3. So it is a 2-horse race in the NFC. Packers, Cotters. Breakout DL. Actually, we'll upgrade players first. Troy Williams gets an upgrade after his 142-yard, 2-touchdown day. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're good. We'll play another game. Breakout DL. Austin Cotter looking to go up to X Factor. If he can hold the Bears to less than 50 rushing yards and 0 rushing TDs, or he gets 3 picks, forced fumbles, TFLs, or sacks. And Austin Cotter X Factor is on the line here against the Bears. The 2-9 Chicago Bears come into Cotterville in prime time. Let's do this. Primetime football in Cotterville. You love to see it. It is Thursday night football. Short week for the Cots. Pulling out the all blues. Bears are going to be in all white. And all that looks good. Better blow out this 2-9 team. Justin Fields should be in absolute hell in this game. Got to count for his legs. Thursday night prime time in Cotterville. The first game hosted in the brand new Cotter Stadium in prime time. Electric stuff. And the Cotters are going to start things off on offense for the first time all season. Tim Wallace in the offense up first. And I accidentally clicked jump to next play instead of next quarter. So we'll await the kickoff, which will be brought out by Elliott, and he will get it to the 25. 26 is where they'll mark it. And that's where this offense will begin. Tim Wallace coming off the best performance of his career last week. 295, 4 touchdowns, and no picks. And he's finally back over 1 on his touchdown to interception ratio. Here we go. Ben Keefe in there at fullback. Play action. Wallace throwing complete to start the game, and it's Mike Farmer. Gain of 6. Bears defense has been dog shit this year. 2-9 record. That's a completion. Looked dangerous for a moment, but it got there to Terry. And that's a gain of 11 and a Cotter first down. And Tim Wallace already X Factor activated. Quick throw, caught. And it's Farmer pushing his way forward for a gain of 8. And the Cotters already in Bear territory. Wallace, tight throw, caught. Troy Williams' first catch of the day. Handoff Holvey, first carry of the game. What a juke! He put him on the ground. Tremaine Edmonds, what happened? Had him on skates. Gain of just 4, but it was way cooler than a 4-yard gain. They give it back to him, and he goes down. Big hit, Jaquan Brisker. brings up a third down. Wallace throwing. Caught! Somehow it got there to Keefe. Dangerous throw, but it gets there, and Keefe with the first down catch. Wallace cooking on the first drive. Handoff Elliott, and Edmonds makes the tackle, gain of 1. Wallace has time, but he is going to take a sack. Greenfield, that's got to be a rookie, with a big sack. And it is 3rd and 23 for the Cotters after a promising drive. Can Wallace pull something out of his ass? Sort of. Not going to be a first down, but going to make it a more manageable field goal for Jordan Elliott to get us started. 45 yards from the left hash. Elliott's kick is good, and the Cotters are on the board first, 3-0. 3-0 Cotters to start this ball game. And the Bears defense will get their first crack at the dominant Cotter D. And they'll start at the 22. Mike Farmer, the kick coverage tackle. Here comes Justin Fields. Solid year, nothing spectacular, and the Cotters are going to have him in fucking hell in this game. Joel Salin, DJ Moore matchup to watch here today. Quick throw Fields, complete to start it off to DJ Moore. It was Toscan coverage there who got beat on a little slant. And the Bears have a first down. Handoff. Spin move. Hurdle. First down. What a run. A.J. Dillon has switched sides of the rivalry. The fat ass is in Chicago, and he picks up 11 on the Cotter D. Fields nearly intercepted, but it's caught in a first down for Cole Kmet. Rydell nearly at a pick six, but he missed it. And the Bears have 3 consecutive first downs to start their first drive. Nearly make it 4. They pick up 9 to Kmet there. For the second time in 3 weeks, an opposing offense moving the ball with relative ease on this Cotter D, but not there as Andrew Tyson brings down A.J. Dillon short of the sticks. Little touch pass, but the Cotters were all over it. It is Brady Lang with the tackle for loss on Curtis Samuel. Cotters were not fooled by that, and they will force a long Bears field goal attempt. It's going to be 56 yards for Cairo Santos to try and tie it up, and no good. Cotters hold them to nothing. And that is not Santos. That's a new kicker. Wide left for the Bears kicker. And the Cotters come up with yet another stop, and here comes the offense. Wallace. Holvey gain of 3. 7 for 7 start for Wallace. He'll look to throw again, and he'll check it down again, and Holvey had a first down, but he tried to get fancy with it. Brings up a third down. Third straight throw and knocked away. Looking for Tawari, and the Cotters are going to punt. Big stop there by the Bears, as they'll get the football back, and that is a dog shit punt by Elliott. And I mean dog shit. 28-yard punt. Bears start at the 18. Fields in trouble, and he goes down. It's a James Kennedy 1-yard sack. Fields on second down under pressure again. This time he has a ton of space, and he's got a first down before Joel Salen brings him down. 24 yards for Fields. He'll hand it off, and Brady Lang all over it. A.J. Dillon, nothing to show for that one. Gain of just one. Fields keeps, and Lang brings him down, gain of 3. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Cotters lead at 3-0. Pretty uneventful first quarter, if you ask me. Fields breaks off of Lang and takes off and has nearly a first down, but he's going to be short. Cotter. Heck of a tackle. Downfield, too. He's 7 yards downfield making that play. Decision time for Eberflus. Wow, this is a heck of a job by Cotter to track down Fields. And Eberflus is going to punt it away. What a pussy. What a pussy. Cotter's not going to complain, and there's another dog shit punt. Cotters will start at the 20. Just as good as a touchback. Quick throw, complete. It's Holvey gaining 9. And they'll hand it to him now, and he's got a first down and a nice juke move, but he put the ball on the ground. And the Bears have it. We'll see if he was down. But for now, it is another costly Holvey fumble, and he was indeed down. This will not stand. This one will not stand. The Cotters will keep the football after they take a look at this one. Clearly elbow down before we lost the ball. Cotters will maintain possession. And sure enough, it's overturned. First down, Big Cotters. Handoff Holvey, and this one's coming back. Mike Farmer gets hit with the hold, and it's 1st and 20. Play action. Wallace all day, and he'll find, is that Ben Keefe? Yes, it is, gain of 6. Wallace to Tawari, but that's not going to do much. It's a gain of 1. And this is going to be a long 3rd down and 13 for the Cotters. Can Wallace make a big throw? No. Incomplete, looking for Troy Williams. Cotters will punt. Bears defense playing pretty well. Cotter offense not getting a whole lot going here. Costly penalty kind of hurt that drive. And a fair catch called for, and the Bears will start at the 20. Fields will throw on a little wheel route, and it is complete, and A.J. Dillon's got a big gain of 17. Ben Keefe was in coverage on that one, the outside backer, but Dillon was wide open on that play. 1st and 10 Bears. Fields throwing over the middle, nearly intercepted. Rydell had 2 hands on it and couldn't haul it in. Dangerous throw by Fields. Lucky it wasn't picked. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. That one is caught. What a play. And that is number 8. Can't say I know who that is. Curtis Samuel, who signed with the Bears in the offseason. Interesting. 1st and 10, Fields, another completion. That one on Joel Salin. And the Bears are cooking. Samuel's 2nd straight catch. Bears have no interest in running the football. They're letting Fields throw it. But he's going to take off and run, and he is going to have 9 yards. Cotter defense getting tested here. Can they bend and not break again? Handoff. Tripped up behind the line. Believe that was Coley who is officially credited with the tackle, and it's 3rd and 2. Fields throwing, caught DJ Moore, and a 1st down. Bears offense having a successful drive, looking to punch it in and take the lead, but we know that that's near impossible against this Cotter D. Can the Bears get it done? Fields rolling out. He is going to be sacked. It is Coley and Kennedy with a half sack apiece, loss of 4. Second and 14, Fields, little crosser. That's Cole Kmet, the tight end. If I have that number right, I don't. That's actually number 89. Croft. 3rd and 6. Can the Cotters force 3? Fields under pressure, and he is sacked. Brady Lang. No, it's Ben Keefe, rather. Ben Keefe's first sack in a few weeks is going to cause the Bears to settle for 3. And the Cotter defense bends but doesn't break again. 41-yard attempt is up, and it is good to tie it. And it'll be 2-minute drill time. Low-scoring first half, 2:04 to go. Cotter offense will look to grab the lead. They will not start with the ball out of the locker room for the first time this year. It'll be the Bears to start with it. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 2 tight end set for the Cotters. It'll be a handoff to Holvey, and he, with a nice little stiff arm, will get about 4. 2-minute warning. And Michael Handel is hurt. And he is grabbing his back and in a lot of pain. And he is off to the locker room. Cotters lose their starting right tackle. It'll be Dade Pitchford off the bench to fill in. Wallace throwing over the middle, complete. Troy Williams with some run after catch. And a big completion to the 44. Cotters will go no huddle. Wallace has time, checks it down. Holvey's got 10 and another first down into Bear territory. Minute 20 to go in the first half. Wallace What in the world was that? That was a hospital ball and like a 2-mile-an-hour throw all in one. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Time to throw, wide open. I believe that is Andrew Tyson's first catch in a long time. I don't know if he's caught a ball since like week 2. And Tyson gets him near the sticks. It's 3rd and inches with 59 seconds to go. They're going to throw it here. Wallace caught by Troy Williams. What a job to hang on to that one. That was a tight throw, and he found a way to hang on for a Cotter first down. 2nd time out of the half called by Caleb. Wallace, clean pocket until he held onto the ball. You had such a clean pocket there to throw. You can't hold on to the ball. Cotter's now out of field goal range. But he gets it right back with a completion, and that is Greg Terry. And the Cotters didn't call a timeout. A disaster class of clock management by Caleb. What in the world did we just see? Wow. An utter disaster. Caleb had a timeout and didn't call it. And the Cotters get no points. And we got nothing around the league to see, as this is a Thursday night game. Cotter's competition for the 1 seed, the Green Bay Packers, hosting the Lions at 3:05 Central on Sunday. Still can't get over that disaster class by Caleb Cotter. How do you get no points there with a timeout in your pocket? This game is tied at halftime, and the Bears will start in the second half. Cotters, here in prime time at home, are getting challenged by this 2-9 Chicago Bears team. This Cotter team usually dominates second halves. We'll see if this half is any different. Here comes the Bears offense, starting from the 24. And Fields goes down. Dade Pitchford with a sack. Had to come in at right tackle and is also making plays on defense. 2nd and 15. Handoff. Not a whole lot there. Gain of 4 for Felton. And it is 3rd and 11. Cotter's looking for a 3-and-out to get us started in the second half. Fields wants to throw, and that will not get it done, and it's incomplete anyway. Cole Kmet dropped it, and the Bears will punt. Great job by the Cotter defense forcing the 3-and-out. It was Amari in coverage there on the 3rd down. First down, Terry in motion. They fake it to him. No, they actually gave it to him. They faked me out with that. And Terry had it, only a gain of 3. Wallace up to 17 for 20 passing in this one. 2nd and 7. Time complete. Tawari to midfield. Throwing again. He's got a man wide open. Andrew Tyson got behind the defense. And the Cotters have it at the 12. Wow. What a throw by Tim Wallace, and Tyson got free somehow. Man, what a breakdown by the Bear defense. And if he didn't slow up, he's got a touchdown. If the throw was just a little bit more in front of him and he also didn't slow up, that's probably 7, but the Cotters will look to cash in anyway. Wallace in the zone. He'll throw. Caught. Believe that is Terry. Might be Troy Williams, actually. No, it's Sam Holvey, the running back. Third time's the charm. 2nd and 7. Handoff Holvey. Bounces off one tackler, spins. 3rd down. Cotters would hate to waste that completion with just 3 points. See what Caleb goes to here on 3rd and 4 from the 6. They're going to throw it. Wallace has a wide open touchdown. Kieran Tawari, and the Big Cotters lead. Hell of a drive. Cotters just, every single week they come out of the second half and dominate the 3rd quarter. This team is elite. And it is 10-7 Big Cotters with 5:46 to go in the 3rd. 6 plays, 62 yards. The Andrew Tyson bomb was the big play, and it ends with a Kieran Tawari touchdown. Bears will start at the 25. Fields sacked again. Ben Keefe, 2nd of the game. Fields is in hell. 5 Big Cotter sacks as Wallace flexes on the crowd. Bears have just 70 total yards of offense on this Cotter D. Fields in trouble again. Just dumps it off. Rydell there to make a tackle, and it is 3rd and 14. Cotters looking to force their 2nd straight 3 and out. Fields, clean pocket, nothing doing downfield, and the Bears will punt. Troy Williams on the tackle of DJ Moore. And the Cotters can take full control of this one, as they always do in 3rd quarters. Best 3rd quarter team in football. As there's a flag down here on the kick. And this will probably be a block in the back on the Big Cotters. Or just a straight up holding call on Theo Coley, and they'll back up to the 17. Holvey back inside, and he'll pick up 2. Touch pass to Terry. This one's got room on the edge. And a 1st down for the Big Cotters. Wallace up over 200 yards on a hell of an efficient day. Handoff, spin, and Holvey is going to get knocked backward. Gain of just 1. Holvey again, and he fumbled the ball. Believe he was probably down there as well. Looked like the ground forced that one. We'll take a look at it. He was reaching for it, and I believe he's down, and this one will come back. 2nd time in the game, elbow clearly down. Bears think they have it, but they really don't, as they'll take a look at this one up in the booth. And clearly down. The elbow forced it out. Cotters will maintain possession, and I think they'll have a 1st down. as it looked like that's where Holvey reached. It's overturned. They're going to mark him an inch short. 3rd and inches for the Cotters. And complete, first down, Troy Williams. Handoff Holvey, and he will get 3. 2nd and 7. Wallace throwing over the middle. Troy Williams, first down. Wallace is 24 of 27. Four-yard gain there on first down. Five more brings up 3rd and 1. And a first down for Jordan Elliott as the clock winds in the 3rd quarter. Could be a put-away drive for the Cotter offense. All kinds of time for Wallace. He doesn't use it. Montez Sweat brings him down, and that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Brutal sack to take, too, because that pushes him out of field goal range. You need points on this drive if you're the Cotters. God damn it, do these quarterbacks love to hold on to the ball. On to the 4th we go. Cotter's holding on to a 10-3 lead, looking to put the game away. It'll be 2nd and 18. Handoff Holvey will get a few back, but that's it, and it's 3rd and 16. Cotters need to make this a more manageable field goal. 58's makeable for Elliott, but if you could just get 10 of these 16, you can make it a 2-score game. Wallace, clean pocket. He'll do just that. 12-yard pickup to Greg Terry, and Elliott should be in position to make this a 10-point game from 45 yards out. Elliott's kick is good, and the Big Cotters have a 2-possession lead here in the 4th. 13-3. Handoff and Jackson Rydell all over it, gain of 2. Cotters have no takeaways in this game, and that might be the first time all year that they haven't had one. As I start speaking, I bet Justin Fields throws a pick on one of the next 2 plays. 2nd and 8, Fields complete to DJ Moore in front of Tosk, first down. So I guess I was wrong about that one, but I said 2 plays. How about right here, Cotter D? Fields is going to keep it. 6-yard gain. Second and 4. Fields complete into Cotter territory. Bears need points desperately right here, and they're moving the ball. And another completion, DJ Moore. Connor Rourke on the tackle, gain of 4. 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. Fields rolling out to his right. He is going to take off, and he is going to have the first down. Rydell and Kennedy bring him down. Bears are driving. Got to have points. Under 6 to play. Gain of 5 on the A.J. Dillon run. Fields into traffic. That is complete. And Odell Beckham is hurt. Didn't even know he was on the Bears. But he is injured after that 12-yard catch. And he is headed to the locker room. Big catch nonetheless as the Bears have it at the 15. Can the Cotter defense do what they do best and hold the Bears out of the end zone? Fields will keep. Fields tackled by Amari, gain of just 5. If he sped up a little bit, he was running like a snail there. If he sped up a little bit, he might have a touchdown. Handoff, Dillon. What a tackle by Lang to stop him short of the goal line, but it is 1st and goal from the 2. Can the Bears finally score a touchdown on this Cotter defense? Handoff, Dillon is in, and it is a Bears touchdown. What a drive. Had to have it. And for the first time in ages, a team marches down and scores a touchdown on the Cotters. Very impressive Bears drive. And it is a 3-point game, and the Cotter offense is going to need to put this one away. Extra point good. 13-10 as a Bears offensive lineman is hurt. And let's see if the Cotter offense can keep the football until time expires and put this game away. They'll start at the 28 after a solid Elliott return. 4:13 to go. Bears have all 3 timeouts. Here we go. They'll throw on first down. Wallace, clean pocket, deep over the middle, caught by Terry, and he holds on to the ball after a big hit by Brisker. It is a 16-yard completion and a big Cotter first down as the clock starts to run. Wallace in the zone here. We'll see if Caleb gets throw happy. He'll hand it on first down. Holvey going nowhere. Been another slow day for the Cotter running back for the most part. Under 3.5 to go, 2nd and 9. They'll hand off again. Holvey pushing his way forward to near midfield, but it is a huge 3rd and 6. Biggest play of the game. 3rd and 6 for Tim Wallace. He'll look to throw. He's got all day. Sideline, out of bounds. And the Bears are going to get a chance. He had Troy Williams open, but Troy could not keep 2 feet in bounds. The throw was inaccurate. And Elliott will boot it away, and it is a very mid-punt. In fact, it is a ass punt. And the Bears have decent field position, all things considered, for Justin Fields to try and win the game. First adversity the Cotters have seen in a long time. First time they've truly been in danger late in the game of losing in a long time. Let's see if the defense can come up with a stop. Fields takes off. Mike Farmer brings him down, gain of 6. We'll see if they snap it before the 2-minute warning. They do not. And we are at the 2-minute warning, and the Bears have a chance to tie or win the game. All 3 timeouts in their pocket. Can the defense come up with another huge stop? 2nd and 4, Fields quick throw, complete. I don't think he got to the marker. He did not. Bears will have to hurry up. It's 3rd and inches. It's an empty backfield. Fields under pressure, and he gets around Keefe and has a first down. Keefe nearly had the sack, couldn't bring him down. Bears have it at the 48. 1st and 10, Fields stepping up, completing into Cotter territory and more. And the Bears are approaching field goal range. Cotter defense needs to make a play. First down under a minute. Fields under pressure, and Keefe has his 3rd sack. And there's the play they needed. 40 seconds. Bears still yet to use a timeout. Fields will throw sideline and get a little bit of it back, gain of 6. But it's 3rd and 12, and Eddie Pinheiro, who's reunited in Chicago, wow, is warming up, but they are not yet in field goal range. They need at least 5 or 6 more to even try it. They'll hand it off. What in the world? They're going to run the ball. And A.J. Dillon has 3. And they are going to run this clock down and call timeout and kick a 56-yard field goal to tie the game. Matt Eberflus, what are you doing? Does Pinheiro have the leg? Caleb Cotter going to try to ice him here. And we're going to pause for a moment. 8 seconds, and this is the ball game. Matt Eberflus going to leave it on the leg of Eddie Pinheiro to try and tie the game from 56. It's straight on. Here we go. Does Pinheiro have the leg from 56 to tie and send it to overtime? It is good. He got it. This game is tied, and Eberflus looks like a genius. And the Big Cotters are going to play overtime for the first time this year, barring a miracle with 3 seconds. Elliott going to run it out, and this will be the end of regulation. We are headed to overtime. What a comeback by the Bears. Cotters choked this one away in the 4th, leading 13-10. Very rare that the defense lets the team down like this. But they did in that 4th quarter, as here is the all-important overtime coin toss, and the Big Cotters win it and will get the football. Cotter offense can win it with a touchdown, as they will start with the ball, and it is just a 6-minute overtime period. So they'll need to move somewhat quickly here. What a choke by the Cotter defense in this game. Not going to say that very often, but they can make it not matter with a Cotter touchdown right here. Holvey motions out. Wallace under pressure, throwing complete to Kieran Tawari, and that's a heck of a start to the drive. Gain of 21. First down, Wallace. Time sideline complete, and Farmer out of bounds, gain of 4. Second and 6. Play action, Wallace deep over the middle, and Troy Williams dropped the ball. The Big Cotter's top receiver dropped it. Wow. Can Wallace make up for it? He can to Farmer inside the 40. And the drop is forgiven. Cotter's in business. They can win it with a touchdown. Wallace in the zone. Handoff to Holvey, and he is going nowhere. Never mind. He found a way to get 3. I thought he was going to lose yards. He finds a way to make something out of nothing more often than not. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Holvey tripped up, gain of 6, and a huge 3rd and 1 for the Cotter offense as there's under 4 minutes to play. They're going to throw. Wallace, incomplete. Looking for Terry, and it'll be a field goal attempt for Jordan Elliott from 46. Kick up, and it is good, so the Cotters will take the lead, but they will hand the Bears another chance. After they march down the field twice in the 4th quarter to tie it, they'll get another chance here to tie or win it. 3:47 to go. Missed opportunity by the Cotter offense to not ever let them have a chance. As the Cotters are in trouble for the first time in a long time. Their 6-game win streak is in jeopardy here, but the defense can be forgiven for their 4th quarter choke if they can make one play right here. Handoff. Absolutely nothing there. Alex Amari, tackle for loss. Huge play to start things off. Obviously, the Bears will go for every 4th down until they get into field goal range. Fields, time in the pocket. That's not going to do a whole lot. Just a 3-yard gain, and it's 3rd and 9. And if the Cotters can get 2 stops, they're going to win this football game. 3rd and 9. Fields going to audible. He'll throw, complete, 1st down. Wow, what a play to get to the marker. Connor Rourke with the tackle. Under 3 minutes to go. We're on tie watch here as well. 1st down, Fields. Stepping up, throwing, completing another 1st down, and into Cotter territory is A.J. Dillon. The Cotter defense is having one of the worst games of their season. They just can't get a stop when they need to. You never see this. Bears on the cusp of Eddie Piñeiro's field goal range. Fields throwing. It is a completion for 9, and they are officially in field goal range. Final play before the 2-minute warning, 2nd and 1. Cotters need to force a turnover at this point. And that's a 1st down for A.J. Dillon, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning of overtime. Cotters might be playing for a tie right now. If they can force a turnover, they'll win the game. Otherwise, they're playing to not let the Bears in the end zone. Do have 2 timeouts as well. Fields steps up. He's going to run. He's going to have a 1st down. Or he's going to be a yard short, rather. 2nd and 1 from the 23. Clock winding. Neither team interested in taking a timeout. Fields, 2nd and 1, takes off. He's got a 1st down. Tosk with the tackle at the 11. He's got 105 rushing yards. Cotters have not contained him all day. And this sequence is your ball game. Either the Bears are going to win it or the Cotters are going to force a tie. Fields, touchdown, Bears win. Win streak has been snapped. The 2-9 Chicago Bears come into Cotterville on Thursday night and pull off a huge. Wow. Nobody saw that one coming. Cotters led the game 13-3 in the 4th, and the Big Cotter defense could not buy a stop in the 4th quarter and overtime. The offense had a chance to win it and didn't. And all around, a brutal loss for the Big Cotters, an inexcusable home loss to a terrible football team. And Cotter Nation is stunned as they leave the stadium on Thursday night. 19-16 the final on the DJ Moore game-winning touchdown. Tim Wallace, 29-35. 284 yards and a touchdown. He wasn't the issue. Justin Fields, though, dominated the Cotter defense. 2 incompletions all night. 211 yards, had 105 yards rushing as well. Sam Holvey, 16 carries for 57 yards. Greg Terry, 7 catches, 80 yards. 5 for 35 and a crucial drop for Troy Williams. Really bad one. Sam Holvey, 5 for 30. Tawari, 4 for 37. Farmer, 4 for 34. Tyson, 2 for 48. Keefe, 2 for 20. Defensively, worst defensive performance of the year for the Cotters. 11 tackles for Tyson, 2 TFLs as well, 1 for Coley, Lang, and Amari. 3 sacks for Ben Keefe, have a day. James Kennedy, 1.5 sacks. Pitchford a sack. Coley a half a sack. And the Cotters did not force a turnover for one of the first times, probably the first time all season, at least that I can remember. And as they head into the bye, they are going to have a lot to think about as the 1 seed in the NFC far from locked away after that loss. A devastating loss. Cotters will have to look in the mirror a little bit during the bye week. Stunning loss, just stunning. What an upset. Bears entered the game 2-9. Cotters lose at home in their first primetime game in their new stadium. We'll advance to the bye week and check some overall season numbers, and that'll do it for us tonight. Upgrade players first. We'll see if the Packers won last week and drew within a half game of the 1 seed. Packers did indeed win, and they are a half game back of the 1 seed in the NFC. Season statistics for the Big Cotters. Passing, they've had 2 quarterbacks play. Neither one has looked all that great. Wallace, 2,200 yards. Completion percentage of 78% is pretty insane. But 16 touchdowns, 14 picks for Tim. Not a great season for Sam so far. 854 yards, 4.2 a carry, 5 touchdowns. But he's run hard. Jordan Elliott added 30 carries of 86-yard ball. Pretty shit. Troy Williams leading the Cotters in receiving, 758 yards, 4 touchdowns. Terry, 665, 5 touchdowns. Farmer, 565, 3 touchdowns. Tawari, 444, 3 touchdowns. Holvey, 51 catches, 365, hasn't quite gotten in there yet. Ben Keefe, 2 touchdowns, 144 yards as well. But no one all that impressive in the Cotter receiving corps. Defensively, actually blocking first, although this is very misleading because the Big Cotter quarterbacks fuck the O-line. But at the same time, Michael Handel, 19 sacks? Really? I get that our quarterbacks just refuse to throw it, but 19 sacks in 13 games? Okay. I mean, you're kind of ass. Defensively, 2 guys who are just tackle machines in Tyson and Rydell, 125 and 122. TFL leaders, that would be Andrew Tyson with 12, Lang with 9, Coley 7, Rydell 5, Key 4, Rourke 3, Tosk 3, Amari 3, Van Ness 3. Sack leaders, got to imagine it's Brady Lang, right? It is with 11.5. Coley 10.5, Keefe 6.5, Cotter 6, Pitchford 4.5, Kennedy 3.5. The linebackers chip in with 1 each. Picks, Joel Salen's got a big number. 8 of them. He's got 8 of them. Rourke 6, Amari 5, Van Ness 4, Tyson 3, Rydell 2, Tosk 1. Pass deflections, 8 for Tyson, 8 for Rydell, 6 for Salen, 5 for Amari, 4 for Rourke, 4 for Tosk, 2 for Williams, 1 each for Van Ness, Lang, and Keefe. Forced fumbles, 2 for Lang, 1 for Cotter, 1 for Farmer, and touchdowns. Joel Salen, 3 pick sixes, Rourke, 2 pick sixes, Amari 1, Van Ness 1. And then kicking, Jordan Elliott, 88%, 22 of 25, as long as 58. Extra points, 28 of 29. And punting, he has a 45.1 punt average, which is very good. And that is pretty much all. So that'll do it for tonight. The Cotters head into the bye week 10-3, half game up on the 1 seed in the NFC, and in the NFC East race still in full control with a 2.5 game lead over the Dallas Cowboys, but a shocking loss at home to the Chicago Bears heading into the bye. And we will see you maybe tomorrow night, maybe Sunday night. We'll see, for some more Cotter football. Good night.